So, hello everyone. This is the Intercity Shogi Cup qualifying round 4, table 1, S class. So, center player is Mr. Kazuki Tsubo, and Gote is Mr. Yoshiharu Kojima. It's about to start in maybe 2-3 minutes. So please wait for a while. So everyone is now preparing for the game. So the third place finishers will advance to the second day for the overall final tournament. So this is a round 4. There are 5 rounds. The game just started. So the board on the right side is reverse the left and right. So please just watch the big board on the left side. So this round is very important to reach the third place. So this seems like Nakabisha. I thought I could Bisha, but now it's just an ordinary Ibisha. But now it seems like Sente is aiming for Migi Gyoku against Furibisha. So let's see how Nakabisha side will play against Migi-Gyoku. I wrote a book, and in that book I explained the rapid attack against Migi-Gyoku. Please leave the comment if you have any questions. This is the current position. So now it's clear that J is playing Migyoku. Ah, no, sorry. He went this side, not Migyoku at all. Since the board was reversed, I thought that it was Migyoku, but he went to the left side. But still, it's not an usual Ibisha, rather kind of Migyoku. Still. Maybe the king will stay here, I think. Not go into 7-9 to 8-8, but it depends how Nakapsha play, but maybe it will stay here. The king's position will be flexible. Gote is just creating a normal castle. Sometime, maybe now, center will play bishop to h6 before the gold comes to 6-3. Center wants to attack the 6-4 square and force to play Kimura Mino. But now, jumping the knight seems a little risky, so and putting the second file pawn is also a little risky. Since the king is closer than the usual Migyoku, Sente doesn't really want to attack from the king's head in this position. So if Sente wants to do that, Sente should move the king to the right side, maybe. Sente is waiting. And now Sente pushed this pawn. So maybe Sente didn't want to do this because the rook will come to the 7th file. And now that there's no more rook to 7-2, Sente can safely exchange the pawn. Only the king's position is different from the usual mid-yoke shape. Mm. 日本人ですよ。指導棋士の石川と言います。後手 also jumped the knight. So Sente plays very aggressively to punish this knight jump. So rook to 3-2 or rook to 5-1. Both is possible, I think. Very aggressively. So partly this attack is succeeding for Sente, but Gote has many pieces, many generals on the king's head, so it doesn't really matter if Sente could break the second file if Gote can counterattack from the front of the king. But at least Sente will have clear advantage in the second file, so it's okay. It's okay? Yes. So Gote needs a strong counter attack from the front, from the king's head. If Gote takes with the bishop, then this pawn drop is strong. If the knight escapes, the bishop can promote. If Gote takes with the pawn, then this pawn drop So this is what Sente is aiming for. But for example, I don't know which is better, silver or gold, but for example, even this position doesn't seem very bad for Gote. Sente has a knight, but this vanguard pawn in the seventh file is also a very strong point for Gote, so this position seems almost equal, I think. So now it's this position. He took with the pawn, and this is the current position. He went up the gold. The idea is similar. So Sente is doing well, but not a very big advantage. This is also possible. Sente will take the knight, and I don't know if Gote takes back the token. Maybe yes. あ、こんばんは。こんばんはの時間か。そうですね。日本だと23時ぐらいですか。こっちドイツなので15時ぐらいですね。ちょっとラグもあってコメントとか読むの遅くなるかもしれないですけど、何かあったらコメントしてください。So he took the knight and got to push the pawn. But now the bishop can promote to 3-1, not going back to 9-7. So maybe Gote should have taken the token first before pushing this pawn. Now Gote should look for another way. The horse to 3-2 in the next move is too severe, so maybe Gote should sacrifice the rook and exchange the rook with the horse, but after that, Gote should create or find enough severe attack, which is not so easy. Now Sente got a clear advantage. So the timing of dropping the pawn here was good. So Gote sacrificed the rook. Exchanged the rook with the bishop, horse. So what Gote want to do here is using a bishop from this side to a good position, but if Gote does this, then Sente can attack with two rooks. This rook will be active, so so it's very difficult how to play from this position. Maybe this kind of move has more pressure on Sente's camp. Ah, so this is also possible. Gote dropped the pawn, Sente took with the knight, and Gote took with the knight. Pawn to 6-5 was a good move. Maybe Sente should have ignored this pawn, but now the bishop can switch to the other side from 5-1 to 8-4. This is very important for Gote. So now it seems more difficult than several moves before, but I don't know if Sente did a bad move or slow move. I don't think so. But, dropping the knight to 8-4 immediately is one idea. So if Gote does this, then the bishop can't go to 8-4. So if the gold goes back, then there will be a fork. When the gold goes up, the same. So dropping the knight seems good in this position. But sometimes it's too much too early in this position, so maybe Sente is carefully thinking. And Sente push the edge pawn. So Gote shouldn't take this pawn. If Gote takes this pawn, the attack will be much faster. So in this position, the knight drop to 8-4 is much stronger. So Gote shouldn't allow this. So one idea is just going for the attack like this. This is also possible, but it seems too defensive, too passive in this position. But he did that. Maybe he thought that he can't win with just attacking, with just a semi-eye. And Sente took the pawn. pawn to 9-5 or 9-6 or 9-2. Maybe 9-2 is not the worst choice, so 9-5 or 9-6 seems better. Maybe 9-6 because the bishop can go to 9-5s later. So pawn to 9-6 seems a good move here. 9-2 is too passive in this position. 9-5 is also possible. He didn't defend, just went up the bishop. So I don't know how much time remaining for each player, but it shouldn't be much. So maybe 5 minutes or less than 10 minutes, I think. And Sente dropped the pawn here. Kote will take with the king. But usually this is not a good move, but in this case, Sente wants to drop the rook to 8-1 and aim for the bishop to 8-4 and sometimes taking this bishop with the rook. So first attack the bishop. And now maybe Center will drop the rook to 8-1 or promote the pawn to 9-3. Gote has also still has chance. There's also some weaknesses in Center's camp, so it's a close end game, I think. Now it's very difficult. There should be something, some good attack, but not easy. There's pawn drop here in 7-7 or in 9-8. So this is not aiming for just taking the lance, but dropping the bishop to 9-5. Very close game, I think. So he dropped once the pawn to 7-7. This is also strong, but after the gold escaped, then again it's very difficult what to play. There should be something, but not easy to find. I can't find a very good attack yet. So, for example, sacrificing the lance sometime and dropping the bishop here, for example, after this kind of moves, bishop here and aiming for the pawn promotion to 7-8 is possible, but the gold can escape here. Then it's not enough yet, I think. But this is one option for Gote. Gote is thinking. Maybe this is the last chance to find an attack and bring to the equal position.ありがとうございます。そうですね。ヨーロッパの将棋は盛んなので、いい大会だと思います。Gote is still thinking a really difficult position and the most important position in this game, maybe in the end game. So Gote pushed the pawn. This is not severe yet. Sente got a turn to attack. But it's also difficult for Sente to play. It seems slow, but Sente. If Sente does this, then it seems a little dangerous. So Sente just promoted the pawn. Gote should take, and I don't know if Sente takes or drop the pawn to 9-4. Not so clear yet, this position. If Gote could drop this knight, then Gote's attack is also very fast. So, Gote wants to move the bishop somewhere and drop the knight to 7-5. So before taking the token, he promoted the pawn once. And it takes with the gold. Maybe now Gote should take the token. There's still knight to 7-5 when the bishop moved. Maybe both players should be in Byoyomi. He promoted the pawn once. It's difficult. Which is better? The silver is also natural, but maybe it's in Byoyomi, so it's very difficult to play correctly from this position. Not so much difference if Sente escaped the gold, but Sente is still thinking, so maybe Sente is thinking to take this pawn with the gold. It's a very strong move. It's risky, but maybe the best move is here is to take this pawn. So this is Tsumero in this position, so this is impossible. The gold drop and taking the silver. Just an easy Tsumi. So, Sente read carefully and found that there's no severe attack from Gote in this position. Maybe this is more difficult. The silver is protecting the 8-4 square. And the Sente's king, it's not Tsumero yet, but it's difficult how to play here. But Gote just took the gold and sent it to back with the dragon. Gote should escape the king to 6-2. It's easy for Sente if rook to 2-4 is Tsumero, but not yet, I think. But maybe Gote should drop the gold first to 7-7. If not, the knight will be taken in the next move. He dropped the pawn instead of escaping the king. Mm, Sentence king became much safer. Oh, sorry, I didn't clearly see the board. It was, of course, the gold. Sorry. And sent to escape to 6-9. Sorry. And now the king should escape to 6-2. Mm. A very close endgame, a very good endgame. Not so easy for Sente. If this move or this move is Tsumero, it is clear, but both is not Tsumero, so they can just do this. This move or this move. Maybe this move seems correct, but or doing this somewhere and take the gold with the rook, but then Gote will also be very safe, so it is very difficult, this position. Maybe taking the pawn with the gold was a little dangerous. But I thought that at first that it was a good move, but now it's not so easy, this position. So, protected with the gold. Almost the same meaning as a silver. So maybe Goto will stop the rook once with the pawn to 8-5, or more aggressively the knight drop is possible, but Sente can't take this with the bishop, so not so severe. I don't know if Sente will play bishop to 9-5 and take the gold, or just escape the rook to 9-7. Or 8-9 is not possible because after taking the silver, there will be a fall. So here. So the fastest attack from Sente is rook to 2-4 in the next move. As for Gote, maybe knight to 7-5 will be a fast attack, but there's bishop to 9-5, and also the dragon is protecting the 6-7 square, so but this is a natural move. Maybe dropping the bishop to 9-5 and taking the gold seems the safest defense. Or Sente can just take the pawn with the rook like this. but it's not it. It's a bad option. So Sente dropped the bishop to knife 5. It's a correct move. It's difficult, but king to 6-1 or 7-1 seems correct. Because if the king is in the first rank, then rook to 2-4 and the promotion of the rook will not be ote check. So in this position, the rook to 2-4 is still very severe. And now there are two options. Just take back with the knight or dropping the bishop to 8-7. But Sente can just take and escape the bishop here. So maybe this is good for Sente. So Gote took the pawn with the lance. It seems a good move. Center will stop the lance, but Center should drop the pawn again. And Gote could just take the token, so Gote's king became a little safer. And the bishop can't go to 9-5 anymore, so maybe this move could work now. The bishop to 7-8. If the king escapes, Gote will just take the bishop and Sente can't take back with the dragon. This was possible, but they just took the silver and Sente took back with the gold. Pawn to 7-5 seems good. Not taking anything. Or just taking the bishop with the knight like this. And dropping the bishop. This is scary for both players. So Sente took with the gold. A very close endgame. Both is playing good. Bishop to 4-8 should be played. But it seems a little slow, but there's no better attack here, I think. Gote did this and Sente drop the. This is a strong attack. If Gote takes, then Sente can drop the knight again. No. Sorry, this is not what Sente did. From this side, Sente drops the knight. Maybe this was better. So I didn't really see the board, but and got to escape the king to 6-2. Maybe this this knight drop was better in this position, I think. Now Gote's king is safer. But the knight dropped to 6-4, I think. It should have been played one move earlier. But still, this is heavier, so Gote should ignore here and promote the bishop to 3-7 or 5-7. Maybe 5-7. If the gold escapes, then rook to 2-4 is too severe, so then the rook. Maybe it was better to take all these knights and promote here. Maybe it was closer. Now, center play this move. It's very severe. Gote promoted the bishop, but this is Sumi. The endgame was very close. Gote was also strong. But maybe made a mistake in the when Sente dropped the knight here. And Gote resigned here. It was a very close game. Good game of kind of Migyoku versus Nakabisha. The point was first, this pawn was the timing was good, and here before pushing this pawn, Gote should have taken this token first. After that, Sente is better, but it was always not so clear. Taking this pawn seemed natural, but maybe a little risky as we see the actual game. In this position, Gote also had a chance, but maybe the bishop drop here. It's not easy to play this move, but or taking all the knight and attacking. So there wasn't clear mistake in the end games for both players. So this was a very good game. So thank you for watching, and we will end the live once here, and the final round today will start at 16:30 German time. So in about 30 minutes, we will start the last live stream. So see you in the next video. Thank you.